There's 105 days of summer vacation and school comes just to end it. So you drive for a change and God to spend it. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all.
Hey guys, Beast Force here and welcome back to another Phineas and Ferb breakdown. We continue with season 1 with another batch of episodes. A batch of picking myself of character interactions and development in the series. The first 4 episodes definitely helped the adventure of the show going forward. I feel like the creators done a great job expanding the characters, especially in the first season. It's easy to overlook everything that season 1 give us. I hope that these reviews give you a fresh perspective to watch the show of these episodes. So, shall we begin? The first episode we are going to take a look at today is Lights, Candace, Action, written by the creators Martin Olson and Bobby Gala, the voice of Buford, premiered on February 3rd, 2008. This episode starts Candace acting in the play for the Princess Sensibility. As she is accepted in the role of the film, Phineas and Ferb helped to direct a film adaptation of Candace's favourite play. Meanwhile, Perry the Platypus tries to find out why Dr. Doofenshmirtz is being so quiet. The start of the episode, you can see a monster destroying stuff, as it's not real. It was just made by Phineas and Ferb for the video that's going to be at the end. So
to dream, to love, I know the sensibilities. What is going on?
I like how the mirror reflects as Candace is talking, just like in real life. That has pretty good detail. And look, as it continues when she runs to find her brothers, which I like, not gonna lie.
Guys ruin everything. I am trying your little movies.
Not so little any. Last week our website got 176 million hits.
The show came up after YouTube was enabled, as we get more video content as many views go up for 1 million or 100.
They're filming down the street.
Filming?
By the Princess Sensibilities.
That part. I've been practicing it for my job all summer. I'm gonna get discovered.
Hey, where's Perry?
There you are, Agent P. There's something very
Strange that we don't get to see Perry the Platypus entrance as it happened in the first 4 episodes. But this episode, it doesn't show it.
strange going on with Dr. Doofenshmirtz. He's been very quiet lately. Put a stop to it. Good luck, Agent P.
He used the chair to get out as the smoke from the ground continues to pile up as he goes up, as the smoke disappears. As Perry goes up, as the cracks is still there with the smoke, the fire disappears as he changed the level for like a helicopter thing from the top. That is a pretty cool gadget that he has.
Your producer, sir?
I can't talk to you right now. My lead actress just quit.
That's D. Bradley Baker, who's you know as Perry as well.
Do you think to dream whether to say no, not?
Candace is a great actress, as she knows her lines very well, as she tizzle. You get to see an image of her later in this episode soon, but we'll get there.
Wow, I can get used to this.
The woman who's cutting Candace's nails is also the same woman who was also in Perry the Platypus's theme song.
From your bagel, this is Antoine, your dialogue coach, trainers, old in Chicago Joe.
Drop and give me 20.
Candace, baby, let me introduce...
I'm honest, but I did see that one coming. Phineas and Ferb's agent is Isabella, and that is our only scene in this episode, as there's nothing else.
That's with the bowl, you get the horns, buddy. Hello? Sid, baby, you got that third act in line yet? Don't you think they're a little young to be big budget movie directors?
They could be in diapers for all I care.
Yep, that is the same sound effect that Phineas and Ferb used. Candace puts on her heels as she dresses up for the movie. As you pan down to her, look how funny this is. and you thought this is gonna be pretty, and then he had the face of a monster. I kind of find that funny.
It's this morning.
The curse of the Princess
They crossed out the sensibilities and put monster on the book.
This? No one will see my face!
Yes, but it could make you a star.
Really?
This is just like in real life when celebrities who done acting and done very well for the roles gets deserves as a Hall of Fame. And they used the flash transition. In animation, I think they reused the scene when Candace forgot her head of the monster.
It's Evil Incorporated!
Perry the platypus? Why do you keep... This time, you'll be on sidewalk. That's more like it. You can't just go busting into people's houses for no reason.
Doofusmut is spitting facts. I'm sorry, Perry, but you can't just break people's doors. That is called vandalism.
He's making. Do you like Stinky?
This isn't the last time we get to see a cow in Phineas and Ferb got squeezed and pulled, as later on, Isabella does the same thing as well.
I can accelerator! Inator!
There's nothing less than the emotional backbone.
I love this scene so much. They're using fake toys to make like a real scene, just like CGI.
That's a little embarrassing.
Wow! Is this banana hat?
Trying to come up with some exciting camera angles for the big chase of the starving monkey.
Why are you using a monkey in the camera's head instead of giving it a shower?
Hasn't eaten lunch yet. Hold on. 100 cubic feet of rats.
No way! I am doing that!
Relax. They're made out of rubber.
Remember Phineas said the snakes in the first episode of Roller Coaster, but it was a rubber snake? Good continuity there. That's what I like to see in Phineas and Ferb. Good continuity, and remember the story go out throughout the series.
And you're no longer a monster. Now this, take one.
To dream of the curse.
Cue the magical girly dog.
To be loved.
As Ferb putting fairy dust on Candace, look how the smoke pops up as it lands on. As she blows, the smoke continues and it's gone. And the smoke continues again when the box lands, which is a pretty good detail. The fairy dust, the box and parts of the bed, including the cushion, has been blown away as Candace tries to hold on there. You can see it closer as Candace tells her to stop as the camera starts to shake.
Drop the flower petals.
Whether it's his nose.
Oh! Okay, people, that's a wrap.
To think. Sorry.
Do it again.
To think. I can't let anybody.
In editing, tighten up the dialogue.
Doing a
voice
job as an
modulation,
actor,
play
a
with
director or
filters.
producer is
And now
not
take a look.
easy.
To think. To dream. To be free of the curse.
You all know it's Ashley Tisdale, the real life of Candace, and they're using a picture frame of her. We get to see more of that on the last day of summer as the actors for Phineas's friends and him is used, but we'll get there later.
Beautiful!
That's what they call
Are the best brothers a great actress could ever.
In this shot, it only says movie, and next to the store, it only says store. And I thought Ben 10 Alien Force, I remember when the ink tank saw analysis of it only says store or stuff there in, which is odd.
The curse of the princess monster.
You can see some kids cheering at the background that you notice, like Holly and Ginger from the Fireside Girls and Pedro from the Roller Coaster episode.
Now, Perry the straight. The edge. Hooray!
As the baby is playing with another kid, look at the Anita how it fires, and the baby is covering that aura as it disappears, as its E starts to grow.
Perfectly aged cheese! Here you go, Perry the platypus. But I'm... Oh, no! What happened to the stinky cheese? Perry the platypus, you ate all the cheese?
Reminds me when Tom and Jerry did the same thing and they eat all the food in one go.
For cheese-loving purposes. But now you're full. Perry the platypus, hold still! Hold still!
Start him! Here I come!
As Candace is happy and ready to be a star, Doofusma is blasting everywhere as it shoots down the movie as the colour change to white, which is a cool detail. I think they used flash transition in this scene. I don't know.
What's going on in there?
As they change to old people, I don't recognise some of them, except Eliza from the Fireside Girls, who gets to play a big part in season 2. In one of the episodes when Candace gets 50 patches in one day.
Where my keys?
Fine. What about me?
Copy of your best scenes. We're gonna put it on our website.
I like the shadow when Doofus got closer as the shadow continues to get bigger. This is a bad idea. Don't do it! When I was young, I didn't see that one coming. I never knew Perry the Platypus had an age accelerator suit.
Right on my own. It's already 4:30. I think I'm going to bed. Here's your Perry the Platypus.
The swamp monster in Danville. 500. That's relevant to this day. And if you're a YouTuber that has 1 million subscribers, you can get a view, 1 million views, and anyone could get views nowadays if they have a quality microphone and audio.
This fame is fleeting.
But the internet is forever.
Hey, nice monster on the internet.
Malik Pancholi, the voice of Baljeet.
Ruin everything.
That's a monster on my computer.
You rock! She rocks. Yeah.
The person said who rocks is Mitchell Musso. Okay, let's start with the ratings. The plot, I'm gonna give it a 2. I like this episode, don't get me wrong with Candace being the star of the show, which is great, which I like. It is the same as the other episode, but again, that's what's going on. Phineas and Ferb being directors isn't surprising as the viewers, because we all know that it's going to do something crazy, and also Candace not busting her brothers, which is not what I think. I like this episode of her brothers helping her. I like Perry and Deuce's conversation as each other, but it's an innate or not enough fight scenes as I want more, but it's a process. But I think the creators are taking it day by day until the next battle comes to play. Characterization, another 4. I like Candace gets the attention of the show as her brothers helping like in real life. Candace wants to be the star, even though it didn't happen, even as Phineas and Ferb tried to help. Isabel gets sidelined in this episode, despite only appearing in this episode in one scene. I wish she played more of this. Once again, this is me, Doof and Perry, as usual. Visuals, another 3. I like the effect of the smoke when it comes to a different area, but there is a great area in this. I still give it a 3 as this episode has nothing to show for it except some parts, but it's just my view. But you can have your opinions in the comments. Importance 1. I could have given it a 0, but Phineas mentioned Robert Snakes is his thing, but it's a dud. This episode for me is skippable, but it's a very good episode for you if you want to watch it. Entertainment, as always, 5. Even if the episodes are great, sometimes bad, or not up to the standards, you gotta give it a 5 because it's fun show. Again, Doofer vs Perry is very good. Even I wish it has more action. I like Phineas and Ferb helping Candace, even though they do silly things while making the film, which is funny. I could take that. That leaves off with a 15 out of 25. It started to drop, but it will pick themselves in later few episodes. Let's move on to the next one. The next episode that we're going to look today is Raging Bully. Buford challenges Phineas to a thumb wrestling competition. Phineas receives training by a guest star Evander Holyfield. Meanwhile, Dr. Doofusmas invents the Slavinator to get people to attend his birthday and clean up afterwards. Dr. Doofenshmirtz just writes on his keyboard what he wants people to do for him. His orders appear in a giant screen. People get hypnotized and immediately they do it.
Especially when he's.
That is a funny picture with Jeremy holding a hot dog. It is so funny, and they forgot to color her hair on the left side.
Jazz Trio has a gig at the Squat and Stitch.
I can visit Jeremy and Mr. Slushy Dog.
That's the first time we hear Slushy Dog, as it became part of the series. We heard of Slushy Burger in the roller coaster, but that was in the first episode, you know what I mean.
Testing. Welcome, everyone.
Just like the racing episode, Linda hangs around with Isabella's mom and Jeremy's mom.
So hold on to those knitting needles. Hit it, girls!
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, where's Perry?
I like how the slides stop as they got jury duty later.
Our slide waxing guy has jury duty this week. 4 helicopter blades, 2 dozen party balloons, and light bulbs. 6
How the fuck did he have so much money?
land and cake factory on the edge of...
Nice to hear his name, but he doesn't appear on screen, but with his hand. Disappointing, but we see him later.
Phone appears to be ringing. Whoops! My
Why are you taking too many pictures? Aren't you gonna waste your batteries or something?
Well, that was an interesting experiment. Excuse me, but why are you not studying?
I forgot this is Baljit's first appearance on the show, on screen, and he is voiced by Malik Pancholi.
It's summer vacation. Worry about it. Hey, Buford, that's his.
This is the first appearance of Buford as well, as he become part of Phineas's friend in the future. You see why later, and he's voiced by the writer Bobby Gallo.
Where else? What about Baljit?
I found this funny. Also, the woman with the green dress next to the jumper with the little girl is the same person from the end credits when Phineas and Ferb post on YouTube about her as a monster.
This is gonna
put him down.
You tell him, Isabella.
lead to more violence.
World heavyweight boxing champion Evander Holyfield.
He is the first celebrity to appear on the show, as we're gonna have more soon. We could have got Mike Tyson or Lennox Lewis, but I know him as well. He's a great boxer, legend. And it's a very good timing as well.
Aren't you a little old to be a professional boxer?
Yes, I am. To fight, do it the time-honored way, out behind the
Clock. We'll be like we found something to do today. What you have found is a one-way magic carpet ride to your own destruction.
He's right, Buford fought.
I'm not sure that is Evian from season 2, as he has the same color design on his shirt, but it's not similar. But we'll see later.
And to you.
It won't, cause I'm gonna train him.
Fun fact, the same lady in the elevator is the same person who in the aquarium episode.
Are you taking a shower now?
Yes.
Just like in a triangle. He's got the freedom about the size of a...
Buford is some one mean bully, you know that, right?
He let the mall?
As Candace moves, look at the screen on top as she moves. You can see her face as she speaks. I really like that detail. Very good job from the brothers.
I am telling Mom right now.
Tell Mom, take a picture. What are you doing, Candace? Just take a picture, goddamn.
Candace. Oh, my cell.
Proof. The flyer.
Berry cake mix. You see, today is my birthday. But in 30 to 40 minutes, the yeast will rise, and you'll be buried alive. Fortunately, my birthday has always been the lousiest day of the year.
Big respect for Doofenshmirtz for giving Perry a cake to eat. That is good respect right there.
Both of my parents failed to show up.
No wonder why Doofenshmirtz is evil. His parents doesn't turn up. And look at this. And now you know why. His parents should be punished, not him. Doofenshmirtz deserves better. And it's a fact.
On surprise party at Gunter
Awkward.
should never walk the path the Dunkleberry bats swarm.
This is so sad. Poor Doofenshmirtz.
He's celebrating my birthday. Behold, the Slavinator! How's them to do? Have a clean-up party button because the worst will Perry the Platypus. Happy birthday to me!
Perry, you put him in the wrong place. Man, everyone is here.
His hobby is breaking bones. Buford, the bully! And breaks his nose, takes off his entire face. Fabulous.
Fight, and in no way should this hurtful or psychological.
It's a kids show, no violence there, unless.
Let's get ready to thumb wrestle!
Ironic quote from the guy who the announcer. You know it's Michael Buffer who says, "Let's get ready to rumble."
Out of flyer. Poster. Yes! Photographic evidence!
Candace should delete the photos, otherwise she's gonna mess up big time with one photo to take, and it will not be enough. Sorry. No, Perry.
I think you're going to need a party hat. A party hat of doom!
The foul! Liz hits the mat! Buford!
Look at people in the crowd, they're drawn the same way with triangles there. That is pretty off model.
Clothesline!
This is really hard to animate. Look at this, round and round, the way. Great job from the animators.
Let go! Doesn't it hurt your fingers?
I don't think this.
Shoot him the stinker! Grease the pig! I got nothing.
Photo.
The top rope! Under!
Evidence of dangerous and irresponsible behavior.
Candace, this is your...
Candace is so stupid. Why can't you take the picture of the crowd and delete some of the photos? But no, I'm gonna take it quick. Poor decision from her part.
And now, Perry the Platypus, I will smash... Wait!
I like how the whale overlaps Doofenshmirtz's shadow as he knocks the ice cream down.
Wait!
Goes hard! The crowd! It's all over!
I feel for Isabella there.
Our heroes on the road!
To say, even Steven? Sure, Buford, even Steve.
Hey, where did them... Goodbye, Perry the Black Cake!
Poor idea, now the bats are gonna eat you again.
Hey, I have a strange urge to clean up this mess.
Me too. I'll take care of...
The one woman is voiced by Grey Delisle, who you know done a lot of voice roles in other cartoons. But she does voice many in Phineas the Ferb, but I'll keep a lookout if she does it.
Thank you, Mr. Holyfield.
They didn't sing Perry flying with a balloon.
Happy to help you boys find a slightly...
There you are, Perry.
Hi, Mom. Hi, boys. If you'll excuse me, Candace, I'm gonna get back for the second sip.
Clever. Same thing tomorrow.
Have to continue to move forward, or they'll drown.
You
Well, he was all up in my face.
Oh, what happened?
You may mess with Phineas, but don't mess with his stepbrother Ferb. He has a point. Okay, let's start with the review. Plot 3. I like the idea of a fun boxing match with Buford being the bully, showing that it's in this episode towards Baljeet. I forgot this is Buford's second appearance. For me, this is the real introduction of him after the beach episode. We also get to know more about Doofenshmirtz's flashback of his parents, why he never turned up for birth, and he made his own birthday party, which is sad. And I can sympathize with Perry. I feel sorry for him, even if he is evil. Got to feel for Doof. Candace busting his brothers is the same but fun. If Candace didn't waste his pictures and took a proper picture, she would have succeeded. Characterization 4. I like this episode, but I feel like this still needs a bit more. I really enjoyed that episode. Everyone's on point. Phineas, Ferb, Doof, Perry, Candace, Buford, and everyone in this episode. Even Evander Holyfield, as he's just like in real life. as a boxer to train and fight, even if he's retired. Also Michael Buffer, who's always, let's get ready to rumble in real life, which I like. Visuals, free, it's just like the other episodes. It's great in many parts, but some of them lacked, but not fully on it yet, with the shadows overlapping, the building towards montage, and many more. It still get a 3, but it will show soon in later seasons. Importance 4. The importance of Baljeet making his first appearance is important because he became part of Phineas and Ferb friends in later episodes. Buford after this episode become part of Phineas and Ferb and his friends as well. In late, after 2 appearances of portrayed as a bully, but he's okay after this, but we'll see more later. More Doofus flashbacks on how he became evil and why his parents didn't turn up for birth, which I feel sorry for him. Entertainment again 5. Once again, the entertainment side lived up to its expectation with Perry and Doof, Evander Holyfield's part, Phineas battling down Buford, and comedic moments shows it again. That leaves it with a 19 out of 25, better than the last episode, but still can't beat the roller coaster. Let's move on to the next one. The third episode that we're going to look today is Candace loses her head. Phineas adds to Mount Rushmore sculpture for Candace's 15th birthday. Agent P interferes with Dr. Doofus's plan of digging a tunnel to China. There's the confirmation of her birthday, July the 11th.
Hey, Ferb!
The cake is in the floor, but it's not splashing all over the place. I presume it's fake. I like the design of Candace's cake. It is so big. As you can see, there's a man in the top with candles in it, and there's flowers in the birthday cake.
Except she's not harmless and hand qualities and the mantis.
That is Candace's birthday's theme song. As you can see, a design of Candace being an animal, an insect. That looks a bit goofy but funny.
Let us cast design a sweat. She's got an allergy to dairy.
In order, this is the second episode, as for me it's the 7th episode differently. As you can see, Candace is allergic to dairy products, as it revealed in this song.
I believe.
Happy birthday, Candace. I'm
a surprise.
What is it? Where is it?
We have to drive to it.
This is Lawrence Fletcher's first appearance on the show, as he is Phineas' stepdad and Ferb's dad, and he's voiced by Richard O'Brien.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not the mall.
Mount Rushmore, of course. I remember the Ink Tank did analysis. Ben went Mount Rushmore many times and he destroyed it after he defeated the Fervent King.
Tell me we're going to Mount Rushmore.
Isn't neat? 4 American presidents carved into the side of a mountain.
And they are right. They have done a great research in this episode, as they are the founding fathers.
You're welcome. We're going up to the monument. Come on, Perry.
Oh, what about the Mount Rushmore bobbleheads?
This is just like in real life when they move their head and back. And they got it like in real life. Fair play to the creators.
Only Lincoln.
Jeremy? What are you doing here?
Exchange program.
This is just like the first episode, as Phineas and Ferb gets inventions from somewhere.
What is it today? And I got something. Better watch it.
Man, why do I see this image again when I'm pausing it? Goodness me.
It's here.
Fireside Girls field trip's here.
Mm-hmm. He and Ferb are up at the monument.
It's weird to see Isabella with her Fireside Girl uniform with a pink bow. That is weird to me, as you see later. They still use the live image in real life like Mount Rushmore, and it's a different colour compared to present version in real life.
Hey, where's Perry?
Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I know, you were just there.
Then why do you send a layer to his house then? It's the same woman from the aquarium episode.
Mom, you've got to see this now. Here, look. Oh, ran out of time. Here, look now.
It is in real life, as I did my research, and it's from Yellowstone.
Oh!
Again, her mom is clueless.
Perry the Platypus, your timing is impeccable. And by impeccable, I mean impeccable. Behold, my Drillinator! I will build a tall highway and make millions! China, arrivederci!
Now, where's
Phineas, what you doing? Look out, you got it.
She is a fast runner in this episode.
If you handle the big stick, you gotta...
That's Mitchell Musso.
Excuse me, aren't you boys going to start national monument?
Yes, we are.
Well, so we see how people take it in our
Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good.
Perry the Platypus! I hate when the stick of the lobby is coming again!
She's coming.
Watch out, Isabel, you nearly got killed by them.
She's getting closer. Hey, girls.
I guess some things look better in photos.
Brilliant parking space!
This is so like in real life, like you have to find a parking space everywhere you go. Either you go shopping or someplace you want to go, there's always going to be cars everywhere. And it's so annoying.
It's beautiful. Now, come on, follow me.
Candace, are you still trying to get...
Oh, it's the nicest thing anyone has ever...
I'm already down half a dress size.
Come on, hurry.
Hey, where are you going?
Hurry, Mom. You won't believe it. Ew.
Where did these guys come from? Why they performing a music near a lava? That's dangerous.
What is it you wanted me to see?
But...
You're right. It's beautiful. Let's go find your father.
Ugh.
Well, it was definitely better than the gorilla in the cake.
Hey, Candace, I had a break and I...
A Mount Rushmore bobblehead. I absolutely love it.
I don't think so. I think Candace loves it because Jeremy bought it. That's why.
Great. I gotta get back.
Birthday ever.
Another episode done. Let's get on with the review. Plot 2. Like the other episode, it's simple as they tried to do something special for Candace, but for me it's not as special as Phineas and Isabella's birthday, where we'll get to that later. Perry and Doof had a very good fight scene, but they worked together in some areas to avoid the lava. Characterization 4. In another episode that Phineas and Ferb tried to help his sister in her birth, even though it's Ed first. It's in like in real life preparing something for the birth, even if they annoy you. Doof is the same as Perry as well, fighting each other before the lava, even if Perry hurts him a lot. He wants Doof to be okay, which is nice. The first appearance of Lawrence, as it didn't have much because of himself parking the car, ruined it, but we'll get to see him more in the future. Visuals 3. It's the same as it used in real life images of Mount Rushmore like roller coaster episode, but blended it well. But it feels not much as I can say about the visuals in this episode. Importance, it's gonna go down to a 1. It feels like a skippable episode, but it's my opinion. You can make your own opinions up, so you don't have to stand by me. I like the idea that Candace focused episode, but as much as we get to Candace against the universe, she will be forced in more episodes soon. I feel like no one will bring up this episode. A few people talk about it, but for me, not as much, as it doesn't mention in other episodes, except the clip with Isabella and Phineas as it follows on At Your Age. entertainment at 5 again. Like the other episodes, the action takes a front seat with Phineas and Ferb building Perry vs. Doof and Candace trying to bust her brothers. That leaves off with a 15 out of 25. The lowest score so far, but there will be better episodes than the future ones. As they will get lower scores, but many of them will get better. Let's get on with the next episode. The last review of the day is I, Robot, written by Martin Olsen. Phineas and Ferb build versions of themselves, Phinetroids and Ferbots, to help out with their big ideas. Meanwhile, Dr. Doofenshmirtz regrets all the messages that he left on his girlfriend's answering machine.
Your schematic for the tunnel to the center of the Earth. This model for the chamber. We sure have a lot of blueprints, models, and schematics. Summer doesn't last forever. It's for just the two of us. Days of summer or more of us. What's this? We can make Android version robots. Hey, where's Perry?
His current layer is from the chimney, which I liked. They tried something different in this show, not gonna lie, which I like. Santa is voiced by Dan Provermeyer in this one, and Perry likes Santa. Also, the elevated music of Gucci Gucci Goo from Flopstars. Good continuity.
Agent P, Doc.
I wonder what's these three in the side. A jetpack, Perry spacesuit I presume, and some gloves and a Perry beak on it. I don't know what it is.
57 phone calls in the past to find out what Doc using the simulator. Besides, that guy totally owes me a pulley from when I was 5.
Okay, Ferb, the robot building device is almost ready to be...
Hack that shit.
Phineas. Ferb. Phineas and Ferb.
I think that's Dean Bradley Baker doing that computer voice.
Robot building sequence activated.
It worked! I'm so glad we tried out our new android.
These are the same colour palette as Phineas and Ferb, except the nose is a can as the nails in his ears. The teeth looks different as it looks the same, but I'm not complaining.
Phinetroids and Ferbots. Ferb, your bullhorn, and report to the backyard immediately.
Phinetroids and Ferbots.
The song is called Phinetroids and Ferbots, voiced by Jacob and Martin Olsen. His daughter is Olivia Olsen, who voiced Vanessa, and there are 5 songwriters who wrote that song.
Ferbots, Phinetroids and Ferbots. We're Phinetroids and Ferbots, and we're stomping our feet. A cycle for eyes, and moves when the robots.
I just found another triangle font face Phineas. Again. But I'm not going to do the cows because it's too much. I know there's more I missed, but I'll point it out in some areas. You can see Doofenshmirtz's apartment, but as you zoom in, as it pans in, you can see it fully now.
Keep it up! Oh, hi, guys, them crashing through my ceiling, don't you think? Yes, calling my new girlfriend.
That's our first hint of Doofenshmirtz divorcing Charlene, as his daughter Vanessa still came to his apartment.
I won't leave anymore. It starts to look a little... Oh, no, that's not an evil scheme. That's just a giant magnet. I'm going to wave it over my girlfriend's house and erase all the messages I left her.
If she can't remove the messages, he has to do it. I don't blame him because I get a lot of messages and it's kind of annoying. And it's happened all the time in my email.
What? Oh, come on, Barry the Platypus. Oh. Too bad!
I'd love to come over to watch you get your ear cut now. Phineas and Phineas and Ferb and Phineas and Ferb. Phineas!
They're robots! They're robots!
It's nice they have their own panic room. Not quite as the shelter room.
And Ferb and robots! Invisibility chamber elephant!
That's nice.
Mom gets home. Isn't that right, Mr. Miggins?
I know what she's doing here. She's gonna capture the robot so that she can bring Mom the evidence. Good thinking, Candace. This part, Candace is so stupid. If she looks at the bag and holds it and keep an eye till Mom comes, she could have successfully busted Phineas a Ferb. But no, she just looks away. I think the creators wanted to make her stupid, which I don't blame them. Similar track to Fast and Phineas as he gets the mouse to help him.
Works. Well done to a Furbot. Come on. Wow, that's amazing. Machine, the zoo is really packing the earth I've ever seen. Thanks. Hovercraft lounge chair?
Sadly, they never build it on screen, which is kind of sad, but I really don't care.
Furbots have run out of projects, so they're designing...
I see a Furbot drawing a roller coaster design, just like the Furb. Good continuity.
They've started their own overpriced That's so 90s.
I agree, Phineas, but they still do coffee shops in 2020, so you're wrong there.
This is hobbies making them go haywire.
Only if you have more controls and a proper AI, then none of this would have happened. Maybe you need to think bigger, Phineas.
Poor little guy. Down. Time to show these robots who's in charge. Ferb, I think they're in charge.
That's what my baby says now.
This isn't the last time you get to hear people saying Gucci Gucci Goo in this show. There are more people going to see it. This show has good continuity.
Now I can erase all those Perry the platypus.
I love that pose right there. And the spy logo in his hand. Brilliant.
House, wasn't it? Get out of the way, Perry the... Well then, elf.
Santa to the rescue.
That doesn't make... Run! Farewell, Perry the platypus. A humbug.
The funny thing is that Dan Povermire's character saved Perry from Dan Povermire's character, Doofenshmirtz, which I found hilarious.
So this is how it ends, Ferb. Defeated by...
Ferb saves the day. You can't deny that he's good.
Edie, I've got some very nice shots here.
Yeah, that's great.
Egg of manure, Candace.
What?
Santa with the thing that controls magnets is using this to have thinner choice of Furbots controlling it. I wonder if Lone Star from Ben 10 can do the same, but I don't know. As he got magnetic powers, of course he would do it as well.
But this time, I can...
Another L for Candace.
Candace.
You know what Candace should have done? Put a Phineas of her picture there as the robots come out and show it to Mom. That would have been a great plan.
Droid! Oh, give me that.
Fourth episode done. Let's get on with the review. Plot 2. Again, it's simple but so much fun. It's better than Candace's birthday in my opinion. But I like the idea of Phineas and Ferb creating their own robot and having fun, as it's deeper than that. Candace busted her brothers as she doesn't say it in the episode. She tried her best, but if she held the bag longer instead of losing it, she could have succeeded. Doof and Perry are very good, but lack fight scenes, as it's just Doof using a truck to destroy the messages, which I thought, come on, it can be better. Characterization 4. Once again, the characters are written like that on the show again. That including Santa, who returns on season 2 in the Christmas episode. One problem is that Phineas could have done better with the robot as it goes crazy because of the coffee, but it's just me. Visuals 3. It's simple as it has good bits of like Phineas and Ferb's robot sound effects. Santa's metal hits them before Candace sees it, but it's not as much we get to the future ones. Importance 4. It brought back some good memories, including a good contour of Gitchy Goo and Roller Coaster by Furbot. It also hints that Doofenshmirtz's girlfriends as we get to see more in the future. as it hits the first of the divorce between Charlene and Doof. Entertainment, again, 5, as it shows the entertainment they never disappoint. Not yet. That leaves off with an 18 out of 25. Not bad, as it's still strong. The show made a good start, as we can get to see more inventions. Let's run our final thought. After days of recording this, it was pretty tough for me. I am very ill, but I still get along well. But it's hard for me to cope when I'm struggling, but I need to take my time before posting this. But in Phineas the First perspective, they build their own formula, their own creation to define the law of physics, as they do nice things for Candace's birthday or build their own robot. As we learn more about Doof's past, how he became evil, what his parents do, which was pretty nice, not gonna lie. We also saw the introduction of Buford and Baljeet, and we got more of Buford as they're going to become part of Phineas and Ferb's adventure in this summer's episodes in the future. I also like the fact that these episodes are just simple but not struggling. The fact that we know how this show, and the creator said it, that it's built for kids to be smart, which is rightly so. Thoughts on what is your favourite episode out of the Princess Sensibilities, Raging Bully, Candace's birthday, or Eyeball Bar? Let me know the thoughts in the comments below. Until you have a great day, and always, see ya.